AI, it's definitely a buzzword right now. It's been around for years, but we are seeing the technology massively expand and be used in new ways.
It's even being used to monitor your performance on the job. NBC2's Ashley Graham investigates how some companies are even using artificial intelligence to do the dirty work of firing workers.
Think of this like a video game. You get 3 lives, and every shift you work is a new level of the game. And imagine you have to score a certain number of points to stay alive at the end of each level. If the game thinks you're not trying hard enough, game over. For some employees, it wasn't a game. It was their job on the line, taken through a text message.
It may sound like something out of a movie, but that's exactly what happened to employees at Amazon.
We are providing some input.
Florida Gulf Coast University professor Chrisanne Ruley says the software's criteria was simple.
They track how long people are working on their screen. They track keystrokes. They're tracking a lot of performance-related data. In addition, they're also tracking the amount of time that people are spending on breaks, the amount of time that people are spending idle.
If the AI didn't like the data,
well, the system had the ability to flag those individuals. And several years ago, the company did not have a lot of human oversight. Rather, once the bot identified that this gap, people were not meeting performance expectations, if they did it 3 times or more, the bot actually terminated the employee.
That led to a class action lawsuit in 2018. Ruley says there are many reasons why a worker might not hit the metrics.
Perhaps there are health issues that are going on. Perhaps there are internet access issues. There are still many people around the country that have issues with accessing the internet.
She also says the metrics may not be the best way to tell if work isn't getting done.
They may be able to accomplish their work, the same quality of work, in a much shorter time frame. In that case, if they are still providing a high quality product, why should we penalize them for that?
With more companies using AI for all kinds of tasks, Ruley says it's important that managers have some say over who stays and who goes.
Where does the oversight come in, and what does that look like?
The human oversight is being able to take that information and have a one-on-one dialogue. We cannot use technology as a substitute for managing those relationships with workers.
Instead, Ruley says managers have to talk to their workers and take the AI data into consideration.
That information would be sent to the supervisor, and the supervisor then should take that information and they need to have a conversation with the employee, and they need to figure out.
Reporting for NBC2, I'm Ashley Graham.
So, don't nobody want to hear from you. So, what you think?
I'm gonna tell you the illest part about that, right? And this is the irony, and this is why I was so eager to hop on, right? In the span of you calling me, in the span of me trying to get something done, I had called somebody to get some paperwork, and they was like, "Bro, how about you just hop on ChatGPT?" Right? And I came to the conclusion of I haven't really depended on AI for the sole fact of once creatives, like people who can actually create, depend on AI, you eliminate half the staff of everything. You eliminate complete half the staff, bro. Perfect example. Our show alone, how much time do you really got to spend editing?
The moment I end this, everything is already set up for me to publish, kick out to all social media platforms. As long as I got the proper credentials, we ready to go.
And it give you
so
clips,
within
right?
5 minutes. So within 5 minutes of us finishing this video, it will already be on YouTube, edited and everything, ready to go.
So imagine once you run those 5 minutes through AI as it processes to grab your clips and everything, because there are apps for that. There are like 6 different apps you could use just to short down clips, because I use it. I actually, as a artist, like when it comes to me drawing and sketching, I've used it as a challenge to get better solely because how AI can produce. but it drives my price up because you need a human. You want to pay for a human's touch with something you can just tell a computer to do.
I don't think people care about a human touch, but go ahead, Cook.
The second part, as much as we don't like to talk about politics, the common sense factor comes back into place of how
Ain't
fast
no
can
such
we.
thing as common sense anymore. Common sense is dead. Common sense went out the window the moment in 1986 or wherever it was when the first computer was created. There is no such thing as common sense. Common